The family desperately wants this to change so that this horrible situation cannot happen to anybody else.
It's a legal loophole preventing prosecutors from charging a man this family says is an admitted child molester. 13 Action News reporter Brian Callahan has been digging into this story. He joins us live from the Regional Justice Center with more on a century-old law. Brian.
Well, Tricia, the family obviously wants to keep from being identified because they want to protect their child. So they've asked a local attorney to speak for them. He says he was in the room when officers told this family that someone had come forward and admitted to sexually assaulting their infant.
To see the parents' reaction was excruciating.
Attorney Stephen Stubbs says Metro officers revealed the suspect confessed to sexually assaulting an infant while interviewing for a job with the department.
They immediately stopped the interview and they told him he wasn't hired.
And Stubbs says the family was told it wasn't the only confession.
Again, admitted to the detective that he sexually gratified himself.
As far as verifying the case, Metro says it fully investigates crimes uncovered in the application process, but individual interviews are covered by personnel rules. Boulder City Police, where we're told the crime actually happened, confirmed they have completed an investigation and forwarded the findings to the district attorney, but the district attorney did not respond to our request for comment. And Stubbs says the family has been told the suspect will never be charged because of a nearly 200-year-old law.
You cannot convict someone solely on the confession.
The problem is, the crime Stubbs says the man confessed to happened so long ago, and the child was only 1 and doesn't remember.
Because he was careful and he chose a victim that could not testify or remember, because of that, there's no evidence other than his confessions, and because of that, he cannot be prosecuted.
Stubbs points to a dozen states that have modified similar laws for these types of cases, and references a bill that was presented to the Nevada legislature in 2015 that would have changed the law here, but the clause was removed during the legislative process. Now the family is looking for a voice heading into the next session.
And once they have a champion in the legislature, it will make all the difference in the world.
And many will notice we didn't name the suspect in this case. That's because he hasn't been charged. It's obviously something Stubbs says needs to be changed, so he could be charged. But he says even if that law is changed, it's unlikely there would ever be charges in this case. He says the family's goal going forward is to protect children in the future. Reporting live, Brian Callahan, 13 Action News.
Brian, thank you.